Hi everyone, we have arrived at Panoram's Tashkent Hotel in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, where the second edition of UzChess Cup is going on. There are 4 tournaments: Masters, Challengers, Futures and Open. So we will go take a look around the venue which is taking place at Panoram's Hotel. Let's go. So today is Sunday and temperature is around roughly 37-38 degrees Celsius. You can see as we enter the hotel, there's the UzChess Cup banner, Masters, Challengers, Futures. So 4th round has started just a few minutes ago. This is the reception. And this is the area where generally the post-match analysis takes place. This is the lobby, the live stream area, and now this is the playing area. So we'll be quiet. Let's go take a look at the venue. So we have arrived at the refreshment area for the players. So during, before or after the game, players can come here and have their refreshment. So let's see what are the options they have. Relaxing or a refreshment area for the players of second Uzbek Cup, Masters, Challengers and Futures. Hi everyone, we have the broadcast manager of UzChess Cup, Mr. Mir Shohid with us.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you here, especially from the ChessBase India. It's my really pleasure to meet with you guys.
It is definitely our pleasure also
Thank
to come
you.
to your fantastic tournament. Mir Shohid and Miro is going to give us a tour about the entire venue from the streams as well as commentary room and everything. So Miro, it's yours.
You know, chess is developing so much for the last years, and from since 2022, I guess, we started our project in a small room in our office with all the cameras and the accesses to the cameras and so old softwares. But you see, we improved a lot with tons of cameras, the team, and the president of Uzbekistan and our leader, Aliyev, are pushing everyone to develop chess, to teach the chess to the Uzbek people, for the community as well, and it's improving so much. And here in the playing venue and other places, we have a lot of improvements, and I will start showing you one by one. And so the last year we actually didn't collaborate with anyone at all. The ChessCom was a little, and we collaborated with UzChess that time. This year, there are a lot of collaborators of the tournament with the UzChess project, and you are one of them. So here is the main setup that we added to the tournament. Last year, we sat in a specific room, but this time it depends on the situation, and we can watch all the streaming cameras from here, like from the first board to the fifth and the other whole areas. And there is one improvement from the Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, the Paris, like freestyle chess, because we collaborated with them, and during that time I learned one specific thing. That was the best one. So we added a beauty gimbal camera that can move around to show the venue during the broadcast. That's the main part. And we have a little machine over here to record all the cameras for the analyzers for the YouTube videos. And another part is we added a show or interview zone over here with a huge banner and the cameras, the lights. But depending on the schedules and others, we couldn't manage all of them during the tournament, but we did a lot of them, and you saw already the few of them here and the other places. And also we are doing 2 broadcasts in the hotel. The first one is in Uzbek language, and the second one is Chess24 YouTube channel, which belongs to the chess.com right now. And let's move to the Uzbek broadcast room. So it's a little tiny, but we try to do our best to make a comfortable path to the players to go to the room and give analysis. Because we are also broadcasting in English, and it's on the third floor. It might be a little difficult or tough for the players to reach to the third floor. So this is the room that we are broadcasting in Uzbek. This is the main machine over here, and the lights and others. So we are using a TV to show the all stuff for the broadcasters, that kind of stuff. And all of them are operating by the professional broadcast managers, which I mean, they are studying about broadcasting and others, practicing a lot for the last 2 years, and they are doing their best in this tournament, because you know, like, there are a lot of tournaments in Uzbekistan, and the main focused one is this one. Like, this is specifically organizing for the Olympiad as well. This is a playing venue, and there are all the cameras that we are using. And one of the crazy thing that we have done here is the cable management, because you know, like, there would be a lot of power plugs if we couldn't find that tiny thing over here. Because during that tournament or the last one, we used tons of power plugs to connect the cameras and others, and these are the PTZ cameras that we can control from the broadcast controlling station to focus on each board right here, because there are 5 of them for the boards, like from 1 to 5th, and the whole cameras a little higher. And there are a board manager sitting over here, and he's one of the craziest board manager we have, because he does a lot of stuff for the chess.com, the plugins and others. Yeah, it's right here. And you know, like, there is a refreshment zone with the boards as well. And one more thing that we are still trying to figure out is the microphone. So it's not quite working right now, but we are still trying to figure out to catch the players' audio. That's the best part of the game, because you saw the games from yesterday and other days, and there were a lot of conversations after the game.
Uzbekistan Chess Federation is continuously organizing one strong event after the other.
Yeah, definitely.
This tournament is in its 2nd year, and it's a huge lineup. And few months later, there's Grand Swiss, and Olympiad is
coming as well
next year. So how's the preparation for everything coming up?
The preparation has started in the beginning of the year, actually, and a lot of delegations and others were here to discuss about the place, the venue, the broadcasts, the team and others. So we are still developing the skills for the broadcast, for the media right now with my media team and others, and the organizers are still working on the venues and organizing part with the partners and others.
Miru, so many cameras, so many boards. How are you managing everything and broadcasting not in one language but in two languages
Yeah, in
simultaneously?
two languages, and there are other modes in the Chess24 India as well.
Yes.
And chess.com. So it was very tough for me when you come in like 2022 or 2023. But right now it's so easy for us to organize such a setup for the broadcast, because we have got technicians, server managers, and others. So we have a lot of gear here to use, and if we have to add more, there is no problem at all. And we were planning actually to add more board cameras over here and there. But depending on the logistic problems, we couldn't manage to add those cameras. But we are still trying to figure it out to add those cameras as well.
Miro, thank you very much for your valuable time. We learned a lot about the entire production system and everything, and you're handling it with such an ease. We are looking forward to the last two rounds and expecting more exciting games. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for it.
Hi everyone, we have Hulkar Tokhirjonova, the event manager of Uzbekistan Chess Federation. Hulkar, congratulations for organizing such a fantastic event. UzChess Cup is at its second edition. Everyone around the chess world is wondering how did you manage to put up such a fantastic lineup, not only in Masters but also in Challenges and Futures.
Firstly, welcome to Uzbekistan and hi everyone. We are glad to hold such kind of strong tournament, the Chess Cup. This year, it's very challenging tournament, I think, for Uzbek chess players, because when we start organize this tournament, we asked our guys, Olympic champions, would you like to invite Indian chess players or other guys? They told us that it's better to play, it's challenging to play with Indian boys. So you can see in master section we have so many Olympic champions. So I think it's as a chess player, as a organized who loves chess players who supports, for me it was very interesting to see in our tournament strong grandmasters.
The tournament has a huge prize fund of 1,21,500, and this is the second consecutive year it is taking place. So, can you tell us about the entire behind the scenes? Like, how did you manage to get sponsorship and put everything together?
It's also it's up at the government, I guess. In Uzbekistan, everybody loves chess, and our president and our government supports the chess and chess players. So, and also. Do you know Alisher Sadullayev? He supports us. He's a directorial affairs in Uzbekistan, and so many chess lovers from. If you see, we have very delicious pizza and waters and sodas. Yes, they are supporting us as well.
Uzbekistan Chess Federation is consecutively organizing various strong events, not only this one, but also Grand Swiss is coming up in a few months, and next year Olympiad. So, how's the preparation going on for this?
Yes, every chess player knows that it's the biggest tournament and strongest tournament in chess. So I think we are preparing step by step, and such kind of tournament gives us some experience, I guess, and I think everything will be in a high level. In Uzbekistan, actually, we are going to organize these tournaments in Samarkand, a historical city, and it's very beautiful. And I think it will be one of the beautiful and one of the how to say strong Olympiad and Grand Swiss will be in Uzbekistan.
Well, we know that you are also a strong player yourself, and your sister, International Master Gulrukh Begim, Tokhirjonova is the sole female player taking part here. She has played Olympiad representing both Uzbekistan as well as USA while she was studying there. So, if you can tell us about your sister.
Okay, I have one more sister.
Okay.
WGM Nafisa Mominova. I think so. How about Begim? Begim, yes. I was just very happy when she came back to Uzbekistan because. How to say, Uzbek chess fans loves our family and they always support us. That's why I think for her it was very strong tournament because she was studying. That's why maybe 4 or 5 years she wasn't play chess. Not too much, only in vacation somehow, on holidays. But now she's coming back to professional chess, and I hope she could do her best in this year and the next year in Olympiad. I hope our women national team also can show some beautiful results. I guess I hope because nowadays our girls also have our women also have good chances. They have so many tournaments and they have good coaches. They are our government is supporting not only Olympic champions boys, men's team. Also, they are supporting. They're giving good support to our women's team also.
We would like to know about your other sister whom you mentioned, WGM, if you can tell us about her.
Oh, she's Nafisa Mominova.
Nafisa, yes.
Yes, I think Indian chess players knows her good because she used to play in Indian tournaments so much. Nowadays, she's the manager of the Uzbekistan women's team.
Oh,
Yes.
very nice.
Yeah.
And
I can say heat coach or something.
and last but not the least, we would like to know about you because you yourself are a strong chess player also. If you can tell us about your chess journey.
I'm not a strong chess player, but I'm WFM, and I won some good tournaments. Yes, but I'm normal chess player.
Okay. But your normal is strong for many, I guess.
Yes, I stopped play chess really very early, but I played for Uzbek national team so many years with my sister Nafisa, and I also played so many tournaments in India.
Do you have good memories of playing in India?
Of course, I played Delhi Open, I played Gurgaon Open, I played also World Union in Chennai, and I played, I guess, Asian Championships, yes, in Chennai. Yes, I have good memories. I love Indian people. They are kind. They are always trying to help us. So I have Indian chess friends, close chess friends from India. Adiban. I have so many friends. Adiban and Bhakti. Yes, I know every Indian chess players, I guess, and we have good memories with these guys. And I can remember your first word, Harika. Yes, I forgot, and I love them all.
What's next for you?
Next tournament
Yeah, I mean next tournament or next event.
in Uzbekistan, you mean?
Yeah, after this.
After this, we have some national tournaments, and we are gonna organize in August in Karakalpakstan. open tournament. After then, Grand Swiss is coming in September. We have to prepare.
Thank you very much for your valuable time. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, we have Shakhzod Vakhidov, the younger brother of Grandmaster Vakhidov. Shakhzod, you were one of the official commentators at such a strong and exciting event, second UzChess Cup. If you can tell your experience first time.
So this was the first time me commenting that kind of highly prestigious event. The first thing is, I was not playing, I wasn't even chess field, for over the last 6 years. I've been kind of studying in university, and after 2022, Uzbekistan winning World Olympiad, I had a chance kind of to get back into chess. And in 2023, we held World Rapid and Blitz Championship in Samarkand in 2023, where I was the organizer and arbiter mainly. But this time, in right now 2025 second UzChess Cup, I got a chance to be part of UzChess and Chess 24 to be commenting this huge prestigious event.
Well, the event had a fantastic finish. Not only we saw playoff, we saw double round robin, single round robin.
Yes.
So how were the games? Because you were commentating on them.
Yes, and if you ask anybody 2 days ago, or let's say today in the morning, if you ask Nodri Abdusator, gonna end up getting third place, you're like, come on, you kidding me, And the same case, I don't know, if you ask maybe Prague 2 days ago that he will be the winner of the tournament, he would be the same kind of surprise. Are you kidding me, But she had back to two wins. And the thing is, that kind of got quite interesting. Prague was leading after 4 rounds already, even in the 5th round, I would say. But he had back-to-back losses, 2 losses in a row. But look how he managed to get back on the feet and ending up the game in the first place. That was quite surprising. But besides that, we had all other games around. I have to give a credit to Vakhidov Shakhzod, underdog of the tournament, because he had only 1 point out of 5. And yeah, sometimes people confuse me and him because we have the same surname at the starting. Vakhidov Sheh, SH, yes. But he had only 1 point out of 5 rounds, pretty much kind of leaving just from behind, just with 1 point, It's just at the bottom of the table. But in the last 4 rounds, he got 3 points. He had a win against Arabin, and he had a win today against Nepomniachtchi. Wow, with white color. Yes, and he had a win against Parham as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yesterday.
Yes, yesterday against Parham, and then yes. So he got back on track. Yeah, that was another thing that was unexpected in this tournament. And Jawahir Sindar quite much showed very decent game. And wow, Northerbeg 2, Battle of Northerbecks. We were commenting that for 6 hours, and we just expect that game ending on a draw as a commentator, me and Katie. And yeah, big credit to Katie being so positive and helping me in the stream as well. And yeah, we were expecting that game in a draw, and suddenly on move 132, if I'm not mistaken, Abdusator makes a blunder, and then Norderberg Yakuboyev, at that moment he was not going that well, but after that win he catched up and ending the tournament with 4.5 points out of 9. That's just kind of crazy, amazing. Yeah, on the back end we had quite an interesting turn of events. We were like surprised. I mean, in those live streams you can see those emotions. Yeah, unexpected. Yeah, and even kind of the game Sindarov against Richard Rapport, Sindarov holding the advantage and letting go of the advantage. And the final on Queen F6 moves, I was surprised that I'm like kind of only critical moves that wins the game. Another stable game by Sindarov. Yeah, there are so many things turned around. And yeah, to the final point, that kind of tie break. First of all, after the first cycle, after 6th round, we were like confused. Now what happens? Now what happens? We were expecting Armageddon even. And I was before round 6, where Pragnanda played against the Sindar Jawahir. Here was the thing I evaluated. If Sindar makes a draw, even win, I guess we would reach to the end of the tournament. And at that moment, which means Prague had the chance of even dropping to the 3rd place. Quite a wild comeback by Prague himself. I have to give a credit for him at that moment. And then after this win in that cycle, here is the thing. with Abdusattor Norderbeck in the first game. Wow. Prague went in the opening where Abdusattor got the advantage, held it off. Prague hold really kind of stable and managed to end the game with a draw. And in the second game against Sindarov, he decided to go to the same opening again. And maybe I have a kind of direct question with him, or maybe he had a kind of quick talk with his coach, with his second, and maybe they analyzed and double checked and they confirmed that they want to go to that line one more time. And it worked out like wildly, bigly on his favor, because he ended up winning Sindar Javohir with black colors, you know. The first game was a loss, was a defeat, and you are receiving defeat, you go into that opening and you're willing to go to the same game again. Yeah.
Shakhzod, we know that your brother Yakongir also participated here in the Challengers event. So how was it seeing your elder brother take part in such a close perspective, because he was commentating on the games?
So yeah, I mean, I am proud that he is participating in this kind of prestigious tournament. Even in the kind of first UzChess Cup, he participated and ending up just being right on the middle of the table, 4.5 points. But this time it is slightly unfortunate to see his kind of games, because I mean, he played really kind of quality games. He's kind of playing decent, but over the last 6 months, maybe he had a kind of leg injury as well. I have to mention that, and he's being away from chess and coming back and being not in shape might be something that didn't work out his way. He still kind of put a lot of decent fights. He had a victory against Vasil Ivanchuk, but it was a bit of kind of sad moment by Ivanchuk because he ran out of clock. But he had other decent games which he could have pushed, yes, and converted into victory. But it was a really kind of not a kind of easy tournament for him either. And as a commentator, we usually kind of focused on masters, but on the moment I focused on the challengers. Usually he has a nice game. Even against Yarov Muhammad Zokh, we paid attention to his game. He had an advantage positionally, but it turns out being not in shape is like not your friend, you know. But yeah, it's amazing to have two family members kind of hosting the same kind of event, one being the commentator, one being the participant. Yeah.
What's next for you?
What's next? Oh, that's very interesting question, because I just graduated the university.
Oh.
And I'm thinking of my kind of paths are kind of quite open, and sometimes quite open means quite confusing as well, you know. So right now I have a chance going with chess because Uzbekistan is investing a lot in chess, and besides that, so far I have a chess academy in Brooklyn, New York, yeah, called Diamond Chess. Yeah, it's an online chess academy. I still kind of teach online chess lessons to my students in the US, and I can maybe maintain and expand that school. That's one of the ideas, and maybe cooperate with UzChess and to make it to the kind of next level. And there is a kind of US chess as well to go with cooperation with. The second pass is maybe taking some steps further within FIDE, because we have Grand Swiss coming up in 2 months in September, and besides that we have Olympiad in 2026. So I will be still in chess, but slowly, since my kind of major was business administration and I kind of enjoy marketing and finance, maybe I'm kind of considering to moving on to finance. And there was even some idea of maybe applying for Stanford, getting into Stanford. I have some ambitions to go and do some startup ideas. And I've been doing I have some knowledge in blockchain technology as well, crypto. So I've been in that field as well. So it's quite kind of, right now it's an open field to play with, and I have to choose and decide. So yeah, I'm kind of taking my steps and seeing kind of which is working out. Yeah, you cannot just kind of stand and wait and some kind of path would open up. You have to take steps, and out of those steps, you're gonna see which is working out your way, and you would have, with more information, you would have more precise decisions.
Well, I'm sure, Shakhzod, you will find out your way, and we will definitely love to see you back in the chess universe in some capacity. Thank you very much for your valuable time. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you very much to ChessBase India as well for this great interview, and thank you for all of your fans who is watching this video. Thank you.
Thank you.